Oh, yes, Tyrese, you are on the show. Just going to give it a couple of minutes here to get started, do some microphone tests. How's that microphone 2 coming through? How's that microphone 2 coming through?
How about mic number 3? How about mic number 3?
GG, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. All right, I'm putting on my headset. We about to go live, baby. You know how we do. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on. It's the MVWF Undeniable Night 2. I am Damon Andrews and welcome
That's right, folks. We've got a stack card here for you tonight. The MVWO drama continues. Will Kid Christian and Ricky Steamhawk manage to get together here and get on the same page now that Kid Christian is also an official member of the MVWO? Also tonight, well, the battle lines have been drawn. We have a new MVWF champion in the form of Dragonheart, and he is teaming up with his good friend from the NWA, Brooklyn Joker, to go against the now #1 contender, Gigi. Again, sometime in the near future, Gigi is going to receive a World Championship title shot. He will be Dragonheart's first title defense, and Gigi recruited, well, the new World Money Champion, El Toro. Also tonight, tag team titles are on the line for the first time in 8 years. The Spruce Street Butchers get a World Tag Team title shot, and against the greatest tag team in our history, the family Danger Boy and El Hamburguesa. Also tonight, Ryan Doyle, having lost the World Money Championship, will now go one-on-one and basically slaughter Jimmy Controversy just to kick his fucking ass. Also tonight, Tyrese Blake goes one-on-one with the most recently deposed world champion, Too Cool Koito. Can Koito recover after the 30-minute Iron Man match where he lost the championship to Dragonheart? Also tonight, primetime Sean Sanders suffered a huge upset loss to the White Side just last night, and now he has something to recover from against another guy who also suffered a pretty harsh loss last night in the form of Sensei Mark Zaleski. And speaking of which, just last night, no rest for the wicked. El Toro, your new MVWF World Money Champion, goes one-on-one with the White Side from the MVWO. Whiteside defeated primetime Sean Sanders in a huge upset, and he is being rewarded here tonight. But we know what you all came here to see. Tonight, the main event, EWF versus MVWF, and it's Brandon Bones and Jeremy Love, the verse, against the Beast and the Rockstar GC from the EWF. Tonight, let's get it on. And folks, I am Damian Andrews. I am your play-by-play man here. Huge matches, one after another here tonight. Prepare yourself for victory. And look at him. He's coming out with the full roster of MVWO members. Kid Christian held the unique opportunity briefcase and almost stole the main event of Match Mania 2. A former Super 32 champion did so with only 42 attribute points. And of course, he retired his father, defeating Dan Crane at Match Mania 777. His long-lost father sent into retirement. And again, Ricky the Dragon Steamhawk wearing a WWF championship for no reason here. This is not a recognized championship, but he's been so traumatized since losing the belt at Matchmania 777 to Dan Crane, by the way, as an emergency replacement in the main event at Matchmania. And of course, what he did to Whiteside. And these days, he's not even bothering to wrestle like Steamboat. He went from Hollywood Hulk Hogan to Macho Hulk Honky Savage. And Steam Honk on the apron, positioned for a springboard kick. Knocks Kid Christian down and comes down with a double forearm sledge. Kid Christian throws the drop kick. Steam Honk way out of town. And in the MVWO is cringing at that one. Perhaps Kid Christian with some butterflies in his stomach here. You know his mom is watching. Going back in Kid Christian's history, you all know, if you've been a long-time watcher of the MVWF, back in Season 1, Trevor Phillips from GTA 5 was his original stepfather. I had no idea who Trevor Phillips was at the time. I had never played GTA 5 at the time, back in 2018. Then in Season 2 was a guy named Paul Jobber, who we have not seen in years. And then in Season 3, it was MVWF legend Ron Supreme, the man with the Terminator arm. And over the years, people begged the question, well, who was Kid Christian's biological father? And we found out at Matchmania 3 when Dan Crane, after 10 years of not being in the MVWF, returned after all that time, revealing himself to be Kid Christian's biological father. A story that was just ended at Matchmania 777 when Kid Christian and the This Is Your Life Gauntlet match sent his father into retirement. Prime time in the chat. What's up, buddy? Big match for you tonight. Ooh, kick to the... Oh, look at those kicks right there by Kid Christian. In fact, in an STO... And now he's got the barbed wire baseball bat. Kid Christian was also a thrall of the Shadow King for a period of time. Kid Christian's mom also spent a little bit of time with enormous genitals Kevin Welch, who I have yet to make on 2K26. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. And Kid Christian, after the baseball bat shots, tries to steal one here on Steam Honk. Oh, look at that knee strike. And that's right out of his brother Ryan Doyle's playbook right there. He might be taunting Doyle, who's standing at ringside. And a chair shot. Steam Honk unleashing the fury here. Now, both of these guys are members, technically, of the MVWO. But Steam Honk, in response to losing the belt and the chair shots to the body, Kid Christian going absolutely house shit here. After losing the belt, thanks to Whiteside at Matchmania 777, Steam Honk, then under his Macho Honk name, pile drove Whiteside on the floor and broke his neck. And it was during that period that Kid Christian was supposed to be being reeled in and mentored by the remaining members of the MVWO. Oh, and there it was. The bombs away senton. He got the knees up. That's Kid Christian's move. He went for everything and he got nothing, but he's going to get more than nothing in the form of these thumbtacks. Somebody stop him! Kid Christian. Oh, dives through the ropes! What a daring move! Kid Christian goes to the cover. Skip Tracy way out of position. No, he almost got him. Nowhere is safe in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Superman punch. Seems like Steam Honk is just borrowing everyone else's moves right now. Kicks him in the spine out of spite. And even if these two manage to earn each other's respect or find some way to survive this match, how are they going to still continue to coexist as members of the MVWO? I mean, Steam Honk basically stole Kid Christian's spot. And the right shoulder came up just in time, and Steam Honk argued with the people in the front row. Right hand, Steam Honk. Oh, eats an elbow. Good defense there. Rolled with the punches, did Kid Christian, and the Christian Kunrana takes him over. Kid Christian now he's got the thumbtacks. He goes, oh, is this what he was planning to do to me tonight? He pours them all over the mat and the chair, and Westside Ito watching what's going on here. A little bit of wrist control. The stomps, the strikes. Chicken wings the arm. Bend at the wrist here, right there for you in the front row. Drops the knees across the small of the back. And Kid Christian into the railing. Absorbed the shot, managed to fight back. And here it is, La Magistral. Kid Christian staying focused while it seems like Steam Honk is trying to punch him, and he got him! Holy shit, what an upset right there. Kid Christian. And now I guess Steam Honk's just going to have to accept that there are now 5 members of the MVWO. And right there is the spot. Tied him all up right there on the floor. Steam Honk nowhere to go. Kid Christian, huge victory for him. He only has like 61 attribute points. Brooklyn Joker, the 7-foot wonder. And he's teaming up representing the NWA here tonight. And strangely enough, it's EWF versus NWA here in this match. And here comes the new MVWF World Champion!
Slap him up and shake him up and then you know. Let him off the float and make him with the dough. You can do it front for you, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Find me, wait till you're the CEO. Slap him up and shake him up and then you know.
Is that what you knew? Welcome to the motherfucking battlefield. I two-step with Lucifer, and ever since I started dancing, I walked the fine line between Einstein and Charles Manson. Starved this famine with my stomach growling, like someone shouting 100,000 times louder.
The meteoric rise of all these newcomers that have been flooding into the MVWF, getting title shots, making moves. And Gigi winning the Battle Royal last night is going to get a taste of the new world champion here tonight in this tag team match. And we will see what happens there. And he has also recruited himself, well, another guy who won a big championship match last night.
Previously on MVWF.
It's a celebration, bitches. And Del Toro pounding the ground in celebration. El Toro, what a revelation this young man has been. He takes a back step to no one.
Previously in EFW WWE 2K26.
And what a celebration here. The new MVWF World Money Champion. Boom! Celebration! What a night this young man had just last night. And he's doing double duty yet again here tonight, because he's got a championship match against Whiteside later on. And Brandon Bones booking here, not making it easy for him. Couple of knee strikes. Joker absorbs the shots. Oh, but the forearm shot knocks him down. Man, a series of about 5 or 6 shots that it took to get Joker to go down. Man, Gigi been on fire thus far. He has been assassinating people in battle royals, and he's like, well, fuck it. If you're going to put me in a bunch of battle royals, you're going to put me in multi-man 5-way matches, and here comes the world champion, going to get a first taste of his first challenger. Boom! Look at that. Springboard. Shooting star press. Gigi's down. Going for it, high risk move. Oh my God! Sky Dragon press. And a snake eyes. Face first to the turnbuckle. And a drop kick into the chest. Kind of close to the ropes here, Smelly. Only a 1 count. Gigi thrown into the enemy corner. El Toro can only watch at this point as he gets double teamed with a back body drop. And a desperation tag, and here comes El Toro against Brooklyn Joker. Now these were the two guys, the two friends that were asked to join this match here. And El Toro, good reversal right there into the sunset flip out of the press slam. 1 count only. Kick to the spine, baby. And a double team here. Rocket launcher! Boom! And the EWF showing some tag team continuity here. And a good smart tag right there. Gigi. Oh, Gigi got caught right there. Completely out-finessed. What's up, Rockstar? Welcome to the chat. You have a big main event match here tonight. The We Quit Twice match. The tag team I Quit Twice match. Rockstar, DeBeast versus Brandon Bones. And last call, Jeremy Love. Anything goes. Gigi, though, putting on the moves. Knee strike! Goes to the cover. The shoulder comes up. The champion showing himself to still be strong, even after wrestling for a half an hour just last night, less than 24 hours ago. Gigi now up on the second rope. And the double knees, Meteora to the face, the masked face of Dragonheart. And nice, again, the Dragon Kanran as he throws them around like newspapers. Oh, good tag right there. Gigi not waiting till he got in trouble. Oh, and look at that kick right to the face. Oh, Brooklyn Joker's like, that kick to the face is pretty fucked up. Face first to the turnbuckle. And now El Toro putting on the moves. Oh, sends him into the corner now. Going to try and isolate the champion here. Man, if they pin the champion the night after him winning the championship. Oh, but the Poison Rana onto the heavily horned head of El Toro. Questionable just how effective that's going to be when you're a hard-headed guy like El Toro. Brooklyn Joker now enters the fray. Off the ropes he goes. Big time. Big man splash. Joker looking more and more like a serial killer every single day. Up in the air. Look, there's the press slam he was looking for earlier on. Well, Gigi and El Toro watching themselves here around the big man. Oh, Joker attacks Gigi. Power bomb on the floor. Man, when Brooklyn Joker's coming after you, folks, it's like Michael Myers is chasing you with a bazooka. And look at him, even though he's that tall, he likes to throw the body shots. And look at El Toro, again, learn from his mistake. Almost got him. And Gigi, losing his temper with Brooklyn Joker, drags him out of the ring. And El Toro makes an ill-fated move now. And look at Brooklyn Joker showing off for the fans in the front row. Yeah, I can't wait for your match either, Rockstar. That shit's going to be intense. Brandon Bones just last night attacked by Rockstar and DeBeast in the scrapyard. They beat him down pretty hard. Knocked his ass out with the Cyclone kick, did DeBeast. Oh my God, Brooklyn Joker! Brooklyn Joker is looking to make this shit about him. I know this. The story going into this thing is that we've got two champions and a #1 contender facing a champion in a tag team match here. But man, Brooklyn Joker's looking to dominate here and perhaps try and get himself a title shot against El Toro. El Toro, Brooklyn Joker, they both tie back in the ring at just the right time. Thank fucking Yahweh. It was that kick to the midsection where they broke it up, where El Toro managed to get free, and he broke the cycle right there. Gigi, what a moonsault springboard. And now a double team, a back body drop for the big man! But he stands right up! Oh, but he gets speared by El Toro for his insolence! And a save by Dragonheart! Top rope, big time kick right to the face! Into the corner he goes. And now another double team by the EWF. Oh, there was a fucking right hand waiting for the Brooklyn Joker when he got too close. He got snake bit with it. Brooklyn Joker got him by that fantastic haircut. And if you're wondering, my version of Brooklyn Joker is actually just a slightly modified version of the one that Voltage made. Voltage, I think, made him way too small. I mean, he made him cut, and he used the wrong, hair for it or whatever. He should have some really long blue dreads or something like that. Or at least that's the way he looked in the last game. But of course, if Joker lets me know that there's an updated version of him out there that he prefers, I will replace him with that. But I am glad to finally have him back on the roster here, because the names and faces of the MVWF are starting to trickle back onto 2K26, and a right shoulder comes up as the MVWF World Champion almost pinned the MVWF World Money Champion. Right hand, El Toro sends Brooklyn Joker across the ring. Now this might be a smart move right here where they can do some more double teams. Another rocket launcher. Gigi, haircut first. Plows right through him. Joker retreats outside the ring, and Gigi taking the scenic route. Joker had a chance to recover. Body shots. Gigi getting tired of that. Caught the fist. Slaps him in the face. Man, Joker has had a fucking attitude in this match. Throws him back inside the ring. And a save by El Toro. Good goalie playing right there. Goaltending by both teams here. Dragonheart just saved his partner a second ago. Gigi out there getting covered in the bruises and welts. This match over 11 minutes long now. El Toro rushes into the corner. Oh, and Dragonheart was waiting for him. Dragon Corona! He didn't even have to lock the ankles. He just got the shins behind the horns. Shooting star press! El Toro needs to be very cautious. Dragonheart right there to make the save. The Superman punch definitely cleaned the clock of the Joker. Knee strike! Joker eats it! Oh, he's going to have to kick out on this one. No! You see the look of frustration and disappointment on the face of El Toro. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. I was going to do the wrap it up, but it's like I don't see it anywhere. Gigi, Brooklyn Joker, takes him down. Right hands. Oh, right to the mouth. Knee strike! Joker's in trouble. And Joker bought himself a moment there, diving outside the ring. Can barely get him up for that power bomb. Joker very weak out there, but he managed to hit it. Did he get on enough of it? No! Gigi kicked out, and Joker is fucking surprised. And the crowd explodes for the #1 contender for the World's Heavyweight Championship. Oh, and Dragonheart throws a shot in at him here. No laughing matter! And a save by El Toro. And the tags are starting to come. Over the top rope, springboards. Oh, springboard caught him in the seated position. Bit of an awkward landing there for the Dragonheart. But still did its damage. Man, look at Gigi's body. He's just covered in bruises and welts here. Oh, but man, still. Oh, leaped right over the spear attempt and gets a spear of his own. 1, 2, 3. Dragonheart has pinned the #1 contender.
Here are your winners, Brooks Lee.
Well, you know what that means. Gigi is going to be walking into this match as a very huge underdog.
Slap him up and shake him up and then you know. Let him off the float and bait him with the dough. You can do it bump or you can just go.
Oh, he's injured too. He's injured. The medical staff are attending to Gigi. Let's move on to our next match.
On the turf debating how to get it percolate. He working you while we happy just to work a day. But I'ma slap him till my blood starts circulating. Will your checks have elasticity? Did they cut off your electricity? Did you scream and yell explicitly? Force the boss into complicity? I'm a white chalk stencil, but I push a pencil. Rolling dope fiend rentals, leave you residential. Broke as fuck eating lentils with no utility.
The Spruce Street Butchers, Stan, Reggie, and Hector. It's going to be Stan and Reggie here tonight. Hector, I mean, there's going to be no rules out there, so no one is keeping him away like they should be. He should be out back. But the most ruthless street gang in all of Match Vegas is getting their first tag team title shot since the return of the MVWF back in 2018.
Walk that trick! Walk that trick! Walk that trick! Walk that trick! Walk that! 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 Walk that trick! Walk that trick! Walk that trick! Walk that trick! Walk that! Walk that! Walk that! Walk that! Walk that! Walk that! Walk that trick! Walk that trick!
El Hamburguesa, Danger Boy, his son, the family, the most decorated tag team in the history of the MVWF. 6-time tag team champions, multiple title defenses per reign, but one of them in particular, the 5th one, 10 straight title defenses. A tag team championship record come close to by nobody in the MVWF in phase 1 or 2, going back to the early 2000s.
We got the magic toys. You wanna get them up? You ain't said nothing, boy. I don't start shit, but I'll finish it.
Prime time in the chat talking his shit as only he can do. And this thing's a street fight because contractually, that's what the Spruce Street Butchers have to do. Top rope knee drop! Man, this one's going to be absolute chaos all over the place. Of course, the Spruce Street Butchers roaming the streets of Match Vegas looking for people to rob, steal, and beat up. Had a famous match at Matchmania 3, I want to say, against the Manchester Police. Of course, they were out on bail, so it was illegal for them to even do that match. So they went back to jail for violating their parole parameters. Man, there's a lot of blue guys out there right now. And now look at Danger Boy. He's got a light tube. Oh, right to the head of Reggie. Did not hesitate. And referee Sandy Wiener. There's the goddamn War Raiders LED board again. Funny how last night, whatever you want to call it, that thing was there for like the first or second match and then disappeared for the rest of the show. You just stay in your locker room, Prime Time. You've got a big match coming up. Prime Time talking about how he wants to run down on this match here in the chat. Don't do that. Oh, here comes the stomps, baby. And the Spruce Street Butchers doing what they do best, going out there and fighting and brawling. Danger Boy gonna try and time up, and man, you gotta give Stan like really good reflex credit right there. I mean, Reggie barely had that pinning combination on Danger Boy before Stan was already on his way. And Danger Boy, of course, I mean, he lives up to his name. Look at Stan just throw El Hamburguesa into the corner right there. Super aggro. Man, Stan throwing El Hamburguesa around. And now it's Danger Boy. And now he's stuck in a sleeper hold. Jawbreaker! But will the hockey mask protect him? Hector needs to stay the fuck away from there. This may be a no disqualification match, but there are only these 4 men signed to participate. Oh, light tube no, and a right hand. Oh, Stan's just going right for the thumbtacks. And like this thumbtacks in wrestling now. The Spruce Street Butchers are there. And into the railing. Man, look at how ruthless. They're just beating these guys the fuck up right now. Stan's going absolutely shithouse. He punched his foe and his friend. Oh, man, El Hamburguesa's in trouble. These guys are getting rolled right now. We almost had new tag team champions right there. Reggie now with another pile of thumbtacks in the ring. And some more brawling outside the ring. Some more connections of flesh meeting steel. El Hamburguesa kept his head on the pivot right there. Tried to help Danger Boy because he was in trouble, but Reggie was waiting for him. Oh, that thrust kick came up short. Another bag of thumbtacks from Stan. Oh, look at Danger Boy. What's he gonna do with that sledgehammer? Oh, and he threw it at him. But Stan blocked it. How the fuck did he do that? Brawls taking place on either side. And look at him trying to choke him with his own do-rag. The Danger Boy almost gets the win. Chaos all over the place here. And Danger Boy now sees the tax. And El Hamburguesa almost took it. Action everywhere. Chair shot. El Hamburguesa perfectly balanced on the railing, but Reggie doesn't get up in time. El Hamburguesa the top rope. Oh! And he eats the floor. Full, flat, pancaked on that thin mat. Oh, I think Stan got some tacks. Reggie needs no weapons. His hands are his weapons, but hey, if there's anything laying around. Oh, and a double underhook DDT. And a kick. Oh, it sent a blood splatter into the crowd. 1, 2, no! Look at these two. They're down. And inside the ring, El Hamburguesa, last man standing here for the MVWF Tag Team titles. Extreme Rules match, such as every Spruce Street Butchers match is. Oh, Danger Boy clipped the knee from behind. For the tag titles, 2, kick out at 2. Oh, good goaltending right there by Reggie. Caught El Hamburguesa coming through the ropes. And now perhaps a submission. And a save by Stan. Whopper Chopper! Shoulders down, 1, 2, 3. The Whopper Chopper gets it done. And the greatest tag team in history, victorious yet again here in their 6th title reign. Folks, you ever seen like some nature videos and the killer whale comes up on the beach and it grabs a seal and it throws it around, beating it to death before it finally devours it? I think that's what we're about to see right now. Ryan Doyle versus Jimmy Controversy. Ryan Doyle just lost the World Money Championship after just winning it.
Tonight.
Unbreakable Ryan Doyle, two-time Royal Rumble winner. Main event Match Mania 3, Tag Team of the Year, Season 1, Wrestler of the Year, Season 2. Been in some of the greatest matches I've seen, folks. He is my favorite wrestler, both real or imagined. And what an ovation. Oh, Jimmy Controversy. Now, Jimmy Controversy is going to be fairly obstinate here. Oh, right into the heel hook. Right into the heel hook. Tap. Just tap. And Doyle fought and bled to win that World Money Championship, his first singles belt in several years. And Jimmy Controversy actually just pulled an upset off over Mr. Amazing. And he almost just upset Doyle. Holy shit. Of course, the MVWF roster has been wrestling once or twice every weekend now. And look at this inverted figure 4. Jimmy Controversy going to try and match Doyle's submission skills. And Doyle now, the Fujiwara armbar, just going to crank on him here. Up over the top, float over DDT, Whiteside style right there. And it's ironic because Doyle's tag team partner, Whiteside, is now the one challenging for the World Money Championship here tonight. But the MVWO staying in the hunt for championship gold. Ooh, very rare low drop kick from the Irish Battler. Get up, motherfucker. Here it comes. Up over the shoulder. Jimmy Controversy, very slick. Primetime wanted to report that W. Styles is doing a tour of the Orient at the moment. He's beating up the competition there. When he come back, better be where the title holders are. Yeah, he's going to be coming after those tag team titles again when he gets back. And, of course, this episode of the MVWF is brought to you by, of course, the Match Vegas Wrestling Federation, but also Extreme Wrestling Federation, owned by DeBeast, the EWF, and Dragonheart's NWA, Nonstop Wrestling Alliance. Check them out here on YouTube. Oh, look at that side suplex. So it dumped Jimmy Controversy on his head. Absorbed the shot. Good on him. And a sling blade, one of the many moves that Controversy is known for. Knee drop. Nowhere home on that one. Perhaps maybe do a knee bar or a heel hook now, Doyle, and you'll get him to tap. You almost made him tap 5 seconds into the match. There it is, right after the leg. But too close to the ropes. Look how aggressive Doyle is here. Just Took a little too long. Controversy going to get a running start. Oh, don't taunt now, buddy. Right before he goes. Oh, and he connected with the forearm. And Jimmy Controversy to a round of boos. Boom, and he just gets a left hook. Uh-oh, half and half. Counter move. Knee strike. Counter that. And now Doyle back after his leg. Remember, he had that heel hook on him earlier. The Controversy now probably can't even get to his feet at the moment. Or if he does, it probably fucking hurts like hell to put pressure. Doyle a little indecisive about what he wanted to do next. Perhaps this. Oh, and again, when you take too long, you leave your opponent a chance to recover and perhaps retaliate. DDT for a second time, and that is going to be the precursor here for the Humanure. Or perhaps maybe the Bukkake Tsunami. Oh, went for the fisherman, inside cradle, counter move, Jimmy Controversy. Oh! Doyle rolled off his shoulders just in time and almost got him. And a cross arm breaker now. Doyle, multifaceted attack here. Into the corner now. And Controversy, for a second time, has managed to fight his way out of being smothered in the corner. Oh, I don't disagree, Primetime. I believe you and W. Styles are a main event pairing in any federation, in any arena in the world. And a double stomp here. That's Jimmy Controversy's move. And Doyle got the left shoulder up. Monkeys in the truck, pay attention to your camera cuts. That one wasn't me, at least not this time. Jimmy may settle for a count out here. No, he's going out after him. Restarts the count. Doyle sent back into the ring. Jimmy Controversy now. 6 count, springboard, drop kick, and Doyle just casually swats him out of the air. Man, that's the size difference right there. And here it comes. Bukkake Tsunami, eat it! 1, 2, oh my God, the left shoulder came up. Jimmy Controversy managed to survive. Doyle now doesn't do this very often. Top rope, elbow right to his face. That had to feel good. Doyle now. Again, his multi-pronged attack here. He's got the leg damaged. He's got an arm damaged. He's pounded the shit out of him on DDT'd him a couple of times. There's no part of Jimmy Controversy right now that isn't fucking screaming and hurting right now. Over the top he goes! Doyle stiffening up here. Taking the hard shots. I guess this event, the fucking War Raiders LED, isn't going to go away like it did last night. And wow, what a clothesline by Doyle. And Doyle now just slowly picking his shots here. Now, we went into this match knowing that Doyle was in a foul mood after losing another singles championship. Man, he dies hard, though. Double sledge. Controversy absorbed the shot, didn't even leave his feet. Shotgun drop kick right to the chest. Remember, he hit the double stomp earlier, and perhaps a second time. Doyle with the drop zone, got him. The upset, the crowd to their feet. 2. No! Doyle got the left shoulder up. I'm so polite, I say things like "excuse me" when I call the move wrong. Man, Doyle, he's in trouble right now. Oh, nope. Still fighting. Still fighting. Shouldn't have said that out loud as far as... Jimmy up on the bottom rope, maybe? No. Man, just crushed him with that clothesline. Knee strike, dodged it. Jimmy Controversy learning. Big splaw, the knees, and he got that close 2 count off the splash earlier on. Oh, but walked right into the C4. Jimmy Controversy is building momentum here. Doyle is in trouble. Jimmy only has 51 attribute points. Uh-oh, Doyle, look at this. He's going to try and break his leg. Oh, fuck your face. Man, Doyle's such a bruising, punishing competitor. Here it is. Good night. Good night. Boom! Undeniable. Nope. Deniable. Right there. Humanure equals 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner,
All right, someone wake Therese up. His match is up next. Greatest of all time. He's no longer medically fit to compete. Well, we're just going to ignore that because that shit is fake.
Come on, bring it. Come on. Skrilla, money in it, bag. Cables, links, ropes, chains. Skrilla, money in it, bag. Suede, leather, gators, and canes. Skrilla, money in it, bag. Superfly hoes with a nose for cheese. Skrilla, money in it, bag. Black truck rolling low, triple gold keys. Riders, alive. Skrilla's gorilla, money's everything. Smack you in your bitch, go run down and some change. Looking strange, mean mugging in the back of the club. I'm hanging out, getting drunk with my nigga Tom Dub. Hoes showing mad love, cause the money be right. I'm on the site with the diamond shining bright. Fool, slap a bitch and a minute for free. But believe that all the money's coming with me. I was spending cheddar cents and jingled in my pocket. Program my mindset worth for paying profit. Yeah, I got it. 1, 5, 10. No denomination, one wide by the bed. Still I got the flow.
All entertainment, too cool, Koito. Live the dream. As MVWF World Champion, defended the title like 3 times. Respectable in e-fetting, you know. You don't get that many bites at the apple, folks. And he waited over 20 years before he was finally champion. And he lost it just last night. And this fucking maniac with a chainsaw. Everybody run! And a huge opportunity here to catch a very, very solid win here for Therese. After all, he is facing a man here who tonight is only less than 24 hours away from having been MVWF World Champion. And he explodes out of the corner with a clothesline, but an up kick. Oh, here, floating drop kick right there. Stamping right on the hand of Too Cool Koito, which is going to make him make it hard to pet the sugar babies later on. Uh-oh, Koito going for it, that big moonsault, and he got him. Man, that move last night did not pay off for Too Cool Koito whatsoever. He went for that moonsault multiple times and came up short with nothing, just like he did there. Tyrese stunned enough, though. He got a second shot at it. Oh, was juking and jiving. Setting up a big punch there, but Tyrese not putting up with any nonsense. But, of course, he ran out here with a fucking chainsaw. Look at this. Look at the strength of Too Cool Koito. Man, Tyrese is a big, big guy to be pressing up like that. But, of course, when you have eyebrows like Too Cool Koito, I guess you can do stuff like that. And I'll note that these three sugar babies are entirely different from the three sugar babies we saw last night. These must be the second string hoes. Yeah, 2K26 is definitely up their game for like created wrestlers having some chance during their simulated matches. And what's that Jezebel doing? Oh, did you see that suplex? Tyrese came down hard on the back of his head and neck. And maybe his shoulder. And now Too Cool Koito just doing leaps over him to taunt him. Spring, boing, boing, boing. And Tyrese is like, fucking, this guy is just unleashing the nonsense here tonight. And he catches him up on the top rope. Koito, though, basically falls off the top rope after getting hit. Inside cradle, Tyrese says, fuck this match. I got to get out of this because this guy's going to ruin my career. What will happen here? Will the young up-and-comer defeat the champion, the former champion, on his way down the ladder? MVWF Undeniable Night 2. What a weekend of action it has been. And Tyrese gets power slammed. And a discus punch puts this MVWF rookie down hard. And Tyrese has made, he's been an advocate for himself, Many in the locker room have said that he's kind of a whiner or that he stirs up shit, he plays politics. But again, you've got to advocate for your position here when you're a member of the locker room in the MVWF. You gotta be vocal about it. You gotta tell the world what you want. Because if the world doesn't know what you want, they couldn't even give it to you. And Koito shoots for the waist lock, Couldn't get him, got him up over the shoulder. Doesn't want to get power slammed again. Good counter wrestling. Tyrese learning from the earlier mistakes, and now he's being distracted by the Sugar Babies, and that's what they're there for. Flying double chicken wing into total penetration. And man, Tyrese just powered the big man off of him because he was going to have to. And this might be the turning point of the match. The moonsault! Yes! And for a second time, the big man connects with all of that flab. Yeah, Johnny is known to party. The white horse, oh yeah. He's a jockey in a white horse race. A nose jockey. He loves the booger sugar. Tyrese again being distracted by the ladies. Elbow shot.
He's got a baggie. It's an 8-ball. He's got an 8-ball. And cocaine goes fucking crazy. Cocaine is fired up, brother. Coke slam.
Coke slam. Yeah, I got cocaine on the roster from Juggalo Championship Wrestling. And now Tyrese got the big man up in the air. Wow, look at the strength, but oh! And when you're big like that, you can go dead weight on him. And a clothesline on the top rope. Uh-oh, Johnny again. Man, look at him going to the top rope. He lives up there these days. Not sure what that was. He's going to the top rope again. Was it a headbutt? And now the moonsault for a third time! That's got to put Tyrese down. And it's over. The former World's Heavyweight Champion, victorious.
Come on, bring it. Come on.
Better luck next time, Tyrese. Apparently your rise to the top is going to take a little longer.
Black truck rolling over, triple gold keys. Riders. Skrilla's gorilla, money's everything. Smack you in your bitch for $1 and some change. Looking strange, me mugging in the back of the club. I'm hanging out, getting drunk with my nigga Tom Dub. Hope showing mad love, cause the money be right. I'm out of sight with the diamond shining bright, fool.
And now we've got one of our big marquee matches here tonight. The Sensei of Cobra Kai, Mark Zaleski. Man, the World Money Championship has been a hot potato lately. And the most recent long title reign was by this man. Defended the title like 6-7 times. But boy, what a challenge he has here tonight. Prime time. It's 8 p.m. somewhere, bitches. Mark Zaleski, multiple-time tag team champion. was originally part of the Men in Suits. Been in some of the most controversial matches in MVWF history. And of course, F-Bomb set an explosion in the Cobra Kai dojo several years ago. But man, he better be ready for one of the premier athletes in e-fetting today. Coming out to Black Thought's Streets with Tish Hyman.
I said, my cranium is vibranium, my brain is uranium and titanium. 45s who aiming them, organize the stadium. Tell them, take cover, I warned you not to play with them. Them borderline war crimes, you gotta wait with them. Who came to save the day and brought the K with them? To read the
Man, I'll tell you what, I talked to Brandon Bones when he signed Primetime Sean Sanders to the MVWF, a man with a multi-federational contract across several federations. What a huge signing and a coup it was to bring him into the MVWF. But now, the question mark hanging over his head. Which side will he choose in the feud with the MVWF versus the EWF? Well, that is going to be revealed at the EWF Survivor Series. Ring the bell. Boom, here come the kicks. Oh, what was that? Sensei Selesky looking to take Primetime out right at the beginning of this match. What was that move? Primetime's hurt. Oh, but he fires back with a one-footed drop kick. Primetime somehow managing to recover from that. Sensei went for the annihilation. Caught him. No. Oh, perhaps maybe he's still a little staggered by the whole thing. Oh, but a roaring forearm. Man, look at these two just throwing bombs. Suplex, no. Reverses rear waist lock. No, you don't. Rear waist lock. No, you don't. Here come the knees to the midsection. Oh, and the strikes. That's what Selesky needs to do. Pile driver, no! Primetime felt it coming. That Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff style pile driver from the 80s enthusiast, Mark Selesky. Caught him with the power slam! Man, this match is on fire already. Up on the shoulders. Out to the center of the ring. Nope. Snake eyes. Man, these two guys battling each other. What is Selesky going to do here? And the coast-to-coast drop kick from Selesky. Rushed him in the corner, caught him! Primetime got out of town, didn't want to get kicked in the face again. First string Sugar Baby's gonna see Primetime at the end of the match. If you got the money, they got the time. And now Primetime, what a match we are seeing here. Selesky clotheslines him over the top rope. Selesky now going for it here. Through the ropes. Oh, Primetime met him with a big-time right hand. Stopped his momentum. And now, speaking of right hands, peppered him in his face. Slaps him in the face, bitch. Forearm shot. Down he goes. German suplex! Wow! Did you see the snap he had on it? Oh! Did you see the arch on that one? Prime time again! Double underhook. Oh, Selesky had enough of that. He was going for a double underhook tiger suplex. Yes, there it is. Again, Selesky. Prime time. Obsessed. Hits that forearm. The roaring forearm. Man, what a match we are already seeing here. Oh! Selesky out on his feet. Oh my God, again! And Selesky has to bail out. He buy himself some time, but Prime Time not giving him much room to breathe. Dodge, 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 keep dodging. No more room to dodge. 8 p.m. ratings crash. 1, 2. No! How did Sensei kick out of that? Holy shit, this match! Sky Twister press and he gets the knees up! Sensei with a chance, but Moy, he's moving slow. He's moving awfully slow. Chops him in the chest now, tying him up in the ropes. Yes, maybe methodical here. Got to slow the big man down. Misses the clothesline. Selesky shouldn't have turned his head. Forearm shot, and he melts in the corner. Man. Prime Time, absolute power monster. Oh! Folded him in half. And again, Selesky can only take so much. And here come the strikes. Oh man, look at him, the knee to the midsection just collapsed him. Kick to the body, up in the air, running, power bomb! Prime Time absolutely destroying the Sensei. Double underhook, and he finally hit it. Oh! Oh my God! what a match! Oh, Sensei, so much cutting. Look at him having to turn it up here. All right, he can't slow it down. Perhaps maybe he can speed it up. Spin kick. Caught him in the head. Drop zone. Steve Perry press for the upset. What a comeback. 1, 2. Prime Time kicks out. Unbelievable. End zone. No. No, not like this! Not like this! 2! Prime Time got their shoulder up. Sensei trying to recover here. Knocks him off the apron. Monkeys in the truck, keep up. Oh, nice thrust kick right there. Caught him in the face. And of course, if Sensei hadn't taken like 10 German suplexes tonight, I don't know if Sensei would be anywhere. Oh, man. Look at, ratings crash. Get up, motherfucker, he says. Oh, trying to leg sweep him and got leg sweeped himself. What a kick! Full impact to the face! Sensei, no. No. Oh, and he got absolutely border tossed right there. Wow, I can't believe Sensei kicked out of that. He's taken such a beating. DDT reversal. But man, he keeps staying in this thing. Surprise touch like I know karate too. Well, you definitely got a good front kick to the face. That's for goddamn sure. Knee strike, kick to the head. Oh, man, for the upset again. Did Primetime let it slip away? No! Jesus Christ, this match is awesome. Both these guys, indeed. Power bomb, double underhook power bomb. Shoulders down. And he got him. What a battle that was.
Here is your winner.
And avenging somewhat his loss to Whiteside last night, which was an upset.
My cranium is vibranium. My brain is of uranium and titanium. 45s who aiming them, organize the stadium. Tell them, take cover. I want you not to play with them. Them borderline war crimes, you gotta wait with them.
That match was fucking awesome.
To read the people's chant from the equal team, trying to keep it clean. Long as all my people solid dean. I've been in the music scene, long as Alan leads, making salaries, still accumulating calories, demonstrating how to breathe. Senegalese, Genovese, I've been a reason.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match and is for the world's $1 Million Championship.
And the MVWO has been tearing it up as of late. Apparently, Steam Honk and Kid Christian being left backstage to continue to work out their issues. Man, Primetime, congratulations on that match, man. That shit was fucking awesome. What a match that was. What a battle. Those fucking suplexes were something else. And the MVWO stomping their way out to ringside. And man, it is, I don't know if Whiteside's very first singles championship match here since the MVWF returned in 2018.
Previously,
Everybody, get ready! The MVWF World Money Money Champion.
Another elimination. And Toro now up in here. This is the wise move here. Try to get it. I saw Joker here, Johnny.
Previously in ESW WWE 2K26.
Somebody's getting cold.
What an ovation! The World Money Champion. First title defense for this young man. Can he do it?
Introducing the challenger from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 321 pounds, White Sky.
The White Side.
Blackpool, England, weighing in at 228 pounds, the world's $1 million champion, Eli Taryn.
White Side out north of 300 pounds, well over 6'5". El Toro over 6 feet. Very, very strong. Underestimate his strength at your own peril. But he's already had a match tonight, which has been par for the course for El Toro. When it comes to his competition here in the MVWF, he's done a lot of double duty here, which is why he's climbed the ladder so fast in the MVWF. Two out of 3 falls. World Money Championship on the line. Whiteside powers him down. Nice duck. Doesn't want to get tied up again, but there it is. Oh, El Toro showing some strength here. Maybe grab it on the beard. Now, El Toro did wrestle earlier tonight. He did not get pinned in the tag team match. Man, some hard right hand, some ground and pound out of the mixed martial artist. Hybrid with his ramming bull style. Caught him. Whiteside, a veteran of over 25 years in the MVWF. Back in phase 1, multiple-time tag team champion. Six Gun City champion, Manch Murder heavyweight champion. Of course, Whiteside and Doyle had those legendary ladder matches with Lamana Manumi and Deadly Fred. Oh, the big man! Sandbagging him right there, using the size advantage, and now he's going to the top rope. Whiteside known to use that flak jacket splash. And that's the I'm Very High crossbody. Suplex. Oh, and it hangs him out to dry. On the top rope. Ref, get rid of that chair. Good counter. Turned him over right there. Whiteside not ready for that. Man, the MVWF been real busy over there. Look at that. Oh, over the top. And this is what El Toro's going to have to do to compensate for the size difference. Make him make mistakes just like that. And don't let him get his hands on you. Oh, and a power slam right there on the floor. Oh, man. Stomps to the back, and Whiteside hit his face on the floor, and El Toro starting to stretch. Oh, spine buster! Better get him back in the ring, Whiteside. Not smart! Not smart! You're not going to win the belt that way! No, we're not. We're not doing that. Get back out there, you fuckers. Match restarted. Title on the line. Still on the line. Finish it in the ring. And El Toro now, elbow to the back of the knee, knee strike, just the way Doyle does. El Toro technically having a third match here tonight. But a flying shin strike to the beard penetrates his defenses. And now El Toro going to have to change up the style. Start pounding to keep him on the mat. Keep him in the ring. Rushes him in the corner and a high knee. And now El Toro really changing things up here. And a backdrop driver puts Whiteside on the back of his head. Shoulders down. Two. Almost got him. Oh! Caught him by the horns. Dodged the spear. Or the horn ram. But it might be time for the scissor fight slam. Of course, scissor fight, the name of the band that played Whiteside out over the off the shoulder. Here come the kicks. Oh, the front face lock too big. Didn't have him stunned enough. And the big man clotheslines him down. Spine buster. Granite State elbow. Granite State elbow. Got him. Point of the elbow. Shoulders down for the championship. Kick out at 2. Whiteside Again, rare occasion for him to go to the top rope like this, but this is the second time in this match he's done it. Got nothing. El Toro got hit with that earlier. Picked the big man up. Power from El Toro. Oh, my God. What a huge man to be doing that to. Moonsault. Oh, look, West Side Ito. He said, get the fuck down. He actually tapped him on the head. That could have caused a disqualification right there. Oh, but the delay didn't matter. Just to show him he can. Knee drop from the top rope. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Whiteside's so tough. A legend in the MVWF. A real-life assassin. Powerbomb? No. El Toro says no. Oh, my God. Superman punch. Kyle Empire calls it the fastball punch. Up on the shoulder. Go to sleep. 1, 2 for the title. No! The right shoulder came up and El Toro can't believe it. And Whiteside just holding himself up on the top rope. Caught the hand. Oh, it's going to go. I don't know how good a bunch him in the flak jacket was going to do. But here come the fists. And that one was for his boys. El Toro, good defense. Pancakes him down. And a spear, which is what he was looking for earlier on. For the title! Yes! First fall goes to El Toro. Whiteside now going for the sharpshooter! A submission hold! And it's such a big man, El Toro! I don't know if he's ever... Oh, but he had the counter. He had the counter. Man, as soon as he hooked the shin, he had his way out, the leverage. Oh, but man, kicked him right back. La Magistral, we saw this work for Kid Christian earlier on tonight! No! Man, El Toro looks like he's off balance right now. But there he goes! DDT into the cover. Got him. Successful first title defense for El Toro.
Previously on MVWF.
Man, absolute detonation with that right hand. Well, technically, we still went 3 falls on this thing here, even if you wanted to include the count out. Tremendous outing here, a successful first title defense for this young man, El Toro. What a weekend he's had. 3 matches in 2 days.
Previously in EFW WWE 2K26.
MVWF. Brandon Bones. This one is going to be violent. The rematch, the tag team match, Rockstar and DeBeast defeated The Verse, Brandon Bones and Jeremy Love. And here he is, he's playing his theme this time for the Bones Enterprises, Acid Rain. And of course, his tag team partner is just as despicable, deplorable, and disgusting as Brandon Bones is. The owner of the MVWF, there it is, the logo. Perhaps putting up that, I don't know, is the LED board down now? No, it's up. There you see the EWF logo that he's been so desperately trying to hide. An absolutely epic human being is Brandon Bones.
When it hit, you feel no pain. White folks that controls your brain. I know better than that. That's game, and we ready for that. Two soldiers head of the pack. Matter of fact, who got the gat and where my army at? Rather attack and not react. Back to beat, it don't reflect on how many records get sold on sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Whether your project's put on hold in the real world. We just people with ideas. They just like me and you.
Last call, Jeremy Love.
Real world. It's bigger than all these fake ass records.
Beat a man 137 times with a barbed wire baseball bat.
My word of advice to you is just relax. Just do what you got to do. If
Then had one of those violent ambulance matches, one of those violent matches in MVWF history.
But then if you a lie, pants on fire, wolf cry, agent with a Y, I'm gonna know it when I play it. It's bigger than hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip. It's bigger than hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop.
Who shot Biggie Smalls? If we don't get them, they gon' get us all. I'm down for running up on them crackers in they city hall. We ride for y'all, all my dogs stay real. Nigga, don't think these record deals gon' feed your season, pay your bills because they not. MCs get a little bit of love and think they hot. Talk about how much money they got. Nigga, all y'all records sound the same. I'm sick of that fake thug R&B rap.
What a pyrotechnic display.
Monotonous material, y'all don't hear me though. These record labels slang I tape like dope. You can be next in line and sign and still be right rhymes with dope. You'd rather have a Lexus or justice, a dream or some substance, a beamer, a necklace or freedom. Still nigga like me don't play, hey, I just say wait, this real hip hop, and it don't stop till we get the popo off the block. They call it hip hop, hip hop.
Jeremy Love just loves the hatred from the crowd. Uh-oh. Wrong guy. And the Beast, the owner of the EWF, Extreme Wrestling Federation. What a competitor he is, and just last night knocked Brandon Bones the fuck out.
Wild thing, I think you move me. But I wanna know for sure. Every time I kiss you, I taste what other men have for lunch. The only thing that gets you off is to see me in pain, but I think I love you. You make my heart break. You took everything. Oh, wild thing, I think you move me. Just came to my mind. I thought I'd say that. You make me trust you to stuck the knife in my heart. You're a lying, unfaithful, untrustable tramp, but I think I love you. You make my heart scream.
What an ovation for DeBeast here, right here on Away Game for the EWF in the main event of Undeniable Night 2. And here comes Rockstar, one of the best competitors in EWF. This man will fight until there's one last drop of blood in his body.
I was born in a backroom, broken down. Now I'm fire on a festival.
He's had legendary battles with guys like JP. He's 1-1 with Brandon Bones. And what matches those were? The team of Beast and Rockstar defeated Brandon Bones and Jeremy Love just last week in a regular match. Ooh, what was that? The fucking flying cutter. Oh! What's up, motherfucker? Knocked the bat out of his hand. Going right after his eyes, just tearing at the face. Payback, perhaps. And just tearing at the face yet again. Into the corner now. The Beast doesn't allow Brandon Bones to either make a tag or get him cornered. Oh, man, inverted heel kick. He went completely upside down and used all that swing with the leg to connect with the heel like a cannonball to the face. And there's the tag. Right to the midsection. Jeremy and DeBeast know each other very well after the Best of 7 series. DeBeast showing off Cyclone Kick! It tags to Rockstar. Go for the cover. Sleeper hold. Or a rear naked choke, if you will. Of course, Rockstar defeated Jeremy one-on-one. No, excuse me. Jeremy defeated Rockstar by fucking countout. That's right, now I'm remembering correctly. Inside, no, couldn't hold the inside cradle. And now he's got the barbed wire baseball bat. And Bones distracted by the crowd for a second. The boo started pouring down. And now Bones got that roll through Boston Crab. Good defense by Rockstar. Into the corner. Strikes coming from Rockstar. Dodges him. Double leg takedown. And oh, he wants to brawl some more. Bones makes the tag. Jeremy was right there for it. Rockstar meets him. Oh, caught him! Caught him! Vertebra breaker! Right on the back of his head. Nice clothesline, but a pot shot by Brandon Bones. And Bones now got him all tied up. You piece of shit. Fuck you. Rockstar showed some caution here. If not a hesitation. And Brandon Bones wants to get his hands on Rockstar. The rematch between Brandon Bones and Rockstar. Bones Rockstar 3 will take place in the EWF sometime in the near future. Oh, and what a kick by Bones. Ooh, I don't know how that good was for Beast right there. Trying to do that move on the bat. Hopefully he didn't hurt himself. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, trying to choke him out with the barbed wire baseball bat. That was disgustingly ruthless. But Beast will go there, man. Beast more than willing to match Brandon Bones in the violence department. And a float over DDT. And Bones is stunned. Oh. Bones doesn't make the tag, but the Beast does. Can Rockstar get something going here? Yes! Clotheslines him on the top rope. Uh-oh. What's Bones doing? No. No. Bringing Rockstar to the top rope. Top rope power bomb! Oh, did he land on the bat? Oh, just like Beast did to him! Just like Beast did to him! And Rockstar not wanting to be punctured by that barbed wire. And here comes Beast. Tagged in. Didn't get much of a break. Bit of a move of control right there, and now Bones going for the baseball bat. Hey, Jeremy, anytime. Nope, no help for Bones. And the Heat Seeker drives him right onto his head. Bones took that DDT earlier on. You got to know his thoughts are cloudy. Good night, Irene. Speaking of thoughts going cloudy, Beast had the counter. The jawbreaker did not stay in that sleeper hold. Good night, Irene again. Jawbreaker again. The Beast is like, stop doing that. Right back at you, buddy. Bones too busy trash talking out there. Reverses Beast into the corner. Dragon screw leg whipping now. Look at this. Even though there's disqualifications on now, Bones is now going for a different tactic here and try and grind these guys up. Eat defeat of the Beast. Now Bones into the corner. Both teams doing what they can to try and set themselves up to get this man smothered. Up in the corner here. Look at this. Bones all tied up like a package. And kicked in the fucking face. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Bones. What a response this is getting from this crowd here at Beast. Goes through the spin cycle. And a casual tag by the Verse. That's right. Bones and Jeremy Love were a tag team for a brief period of time. Had the tag team titles. But of course, it's been a couple of years since they were a team. Jeremy just deliberately walking over to the corner, not rushing it, not making mistakes. And throws him into the post! There it is, the float over DDT that the Beast used so effectively. And Jeremy, staggered and battered, manages to make the tag, and the Beast probably should have. And he does. But not before giving Rockstar an advantage here, trying to fix his fucking neck. Oh, right to the face, and again to Jeremy Love. Oh, but Rockstar had his eye off the ball, and that was the point of that distraction. But man, it didn't buy Bones very much. Man, two great events in a row here. What a main event we are seeing here. Man, that Selesky match with Primetime was fucking crazy. And here it is. Good night, Irene! Good night, Irene! Bones and DeBeast fought each other in EWF. And Bones defeated him. Bones still the hardest nut to crack here in the MVWF. World Traveler now in multiple federations competing is Brandon Bones. Watch this, Rockstar. Get the fuck out the way, Rockstar. I'm going to do this with you in the way. Pile driver on the floor! Oh my God! Beast, he's got to be hurt. He's got to be hurt right now. Rockstar, stop him. Oh, the urn! Bones symbolically trying to kill EWF. No, now he's got the nail board. Janice! Man, Bones avenging earlier on when Beast did that to Jeremy. Oh, Steiner screwdriver on the floor! And now, the EWF boys are in big trouble. Good night, Irene! Good night, Irene! Jawjacker! Man, Beast is hurt. Rockstar is hurt. They both just took tremendous pile drivers. Beast off of the apron to the floor. And a shadow driver, also known as the Steiner screwdriver. Beast cutter! Look at him trying to rally. You know he's not all there right now. Take the shortcut, kid. Hit him with the baseball bat. Oh, man. And Bones, oh, to the face. It's going to split him open. Man, Bones took a straight bat shot to the face. And Rockstar now. He hasn't had much time to recover from that screwdriver. Oh, look at Rockstar just charge right up and come up fighting out of the corner. Ooh, neck breaker across the knee. Man, the wear and tear is starting to catch up to Bones. He's throwing wild shots with nobody there to receive them. And that's exactly where they need him to be right now because, man, Rockstar and DeBeast, they are hurt too. Bones has done some severe damage to them. Oh, and that time it didn't work, and he got kicked in the face. He should have made the tag. And the youngsters do. You ready for... Oh, Bones blocked the Cyclone kick. Man, Beast has gone for a little while here thinking that a lot of his moves were completely unreversible. Turns out to not be true. Swing and a miss. Floater, oh, tornado DDT. And Bones taking repeated shots to the head here. He's in trouble. Oh, Rockstar, the miss to the eyes. Look at this. Calf crusher. Calf crusher. Jeremy, of course, when you try to go submissions with him. What's this? Pump handle suplex. Bones got the steel steps, bringing them into the ring. And the time he's taken right there, Beast has had a chance to recover. Bones throwing his kicks. Come on, motherfucker. Oh! Ooh, and that rolling heel kick again. He's 3 out of 4 on that one, although the other 3 were in the corner. And an off the second rope downward spiral. Shout out to Trent Reznor. Beast is in big, big trouble. No, Bones, don't! Oh, no! Slams the steps on him! And now he's going to the top rope to put him away! Oh! Phoenix splash, and he got the knees up! Frog splash off the top! Beast he's still hurting. Anaconda Vice, quick, get the tap out! Get the tap out if you can! But Bones not giving up so easily. The EWF MVWF war continues. What the fuck was that? What's up, Smelony? Well, whatever it is, it didn't work. And a very smart, timely tag by DeBeast. Rockstar now gonna make Brandon Bones pay for that. Gonna make him pay for that. Oh, you fucking piece of fuck. What'd you think of that, Beast? Yeah, Beast is like, I approve. Oh, but took too long. Bones slaps Rockstar in the face. Undeniable. Here at MVWF Stadium in Match Vegas, sellout crowds of 55,163 people. Both nights, the exact same number of people. Shocking, I know. Rockstar, man, fighting for his life out there. He took the Steiner screwdriver on the floor earlier. Beast took the pile driver off the apron. Oh, and again, wanting to symbolically kill the EWF and cremate its remains. Bones brought this urn into the ring. And Bones makes the tag. Quick tags here as we are now past the 20-minute mark. And Jeremy now has a sledgehammer. Oh, he was going to try and kill him with it. Cyclone kick explodes his face. Did you see Jeremy wind up like that? Submission! Submission! Bones needs to make the save. Anaconda Vice. But Jeremy, again, a master of submission holds. Look at this right here. Took him down from just picking the ankle. And another quick tag from the verse. Jeremy bleeding now. Oh, no, Beast! Oh, to the head! He had to escape outside the ring. Oh, Beast is hurting. He's hurting badly. And both men are down. Oh, look at Bones' leg. It's all fucked up. And Beast is looking for revenge. Looking for revenge. Those eerie eyes of Brandon Bones. Get up, motherfucker! Cyclone kick! Oh, stop to the fucking face! And that little kid right there loves it. Oh, Moose stomped him in out of his consciousness. Oh, good. Dragon Sleeper, Beast, contorted. Will he tap? He's in this move a long time. Oh, he couldn't make him give up. Wow, give it up for Beast surviving that long. He's been out there taking abuse for a long time now. He really needs to make a tag. Tornado DDT. Please tag in. Man, 23 minutes into this thing. What a main event we are seeing. And Rockstar is measuring Brandon Bones with the barbed wire baseball bat. But Bones, good resilience. And now some payback for Rockstar. No, not again. Steiner screwdriver. And for the second time, Rockstar is incapacitated because of that absolutely lethal move. And here comes the Beast. You know he wants to tear into Jeremy one more time. Man, Beast, he is hurting too bad. He's hurt at this point. He is injured. And maybe it's a weapon that's going to solve the problem here. Beast now going to get a running start. Backflip kick. Fires him into the corner. Rockstar. Oh, steps away. All right. What are we doing? Looking at this capacity crowd right now. Another sellout of 55,167 people. And now the Beast going to the top rope, perhaps putting Jeremy away. Caught a DDT, nowhere to hide. Oh, right to the back of the head, and Beast can't. Oh, the Rockstar! Cyclone kick gets blocked. Jeremy checking in his pocket for something. So vicious is Bones and Jeremy Love. Jeremy bleeding profusely while Brandon Bones watches from over here. Jeremy now attacking Rockstar yet again. And DDT'd him off the ropes. Beast still a legal man, and he's going for the steps. Jeremy still attacking Rockstar. And a rolling cross arm breaker. Beast trying to buy Rockstar some time to recover, but he's been down this whole time. And there's your DDT for you, Beast. And Jeremy may be looking to try and end Beast's career. Oh, to the head. And hits him with the rug muncher. Beast just wading through the refuge. Or refuse. Does Rockstar have a chance here to maybe put Jeremy away? Here it is, that pile driver! Yes! 28 minutes into this thing and he's finally hit it! Rear naked choke, Bones is gonna have to make a save, and he does! And man, he bashes Rockstar right in the fucking head. Oh, but Jeremy gets the rabbit shot from behind. What an epic tag team match we are seeing here. Beast in the chat has just announced, oh, Brain Buster, announce this! Brandon Bones versus the Beast Part 2 next weekend in the EWF when they return. Jeremy exhausted, maybe out of ideas at this point. Man, an exhausted Rockstar, I mean, these four guys coming up on the half-hour mark here with no winner in sight. What a main event. Battling back and forth, crushes him with the clothesline. Good night, Irene. Bones like, let's just do this. Let's get this over with. Sleeper hold. No, he's not falling back with it. Beast! He was fading right there, and he managed to recover just enough time and enough consciousness to hit the jawbreaker, which he's been hitting all night. Man, look at this exchange between these. No! No, Beast! Oh! Shadow Driver! Beast is done. He's done. Jeremy doesn't have to do much of anything here. Just hit a move and put him away. It's over. No, it's not. Beast, counter move. Reverse DDT top rope. Oh my God. Twisting senton off the top rope. Did I just make the mistake of counting to Beast out? Oh, but Lovelock number one. Love lock number 1, and Brockstar comes in and makes the save. Back fist. No! Was that the fire? Did he throw fire? Yes, Beast's face is burned. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene Rockstar. Get in there. Jawbreaker. Blinded and damaged. Beast still found a way to counter. Neckbreaker, no. Knockout shot. What an elbow. Roaring elbow. And Beast gonna try and walk off the damage here. He just got his face burned by Jeremy. I know you didn't see it on camera. Oh, he's going back. I was thinking of going after Jeremy right there. Don't lose your cool. I know that's ironic to say after having your face burned. Drop kick. And Beast with revenge in mind. He wants to hurt Brandon Bones for Jeremy burning his face, and oh my God, the mist to the eyes. Oh no! Beast went over the top rope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Powerbomb! Oh no! And Rockstar gets taken out! Man, what else can they do to each other? Oh! Murdering him with the barbed wire baseball bat 4 times. Cyclone kick, he fought through the pain. And Rockstar still down. The Beast trying to walk it off. Brandon Bones still down over here. Oh, the moon stomp! To a round of boos. And the miss to the eyes! And the kick to the face! Bones up on the barricade. Takes him out with a rolling senton. Oh, to the face! And again to the body! To the body again! And to the face again! And Bones now taunting him. Caught him! Man, does Beast know how to fight through the pain or not? Bones just screaming in pain. Cyclone kick. No! A kick, yes, but an enziguri. And now, the symbolic death of the MVWF, perhaps, using the urn. And it's the 2 owners of both federations are right to the eyes. Low blow! Brandon Bones, you son of a bitch. And a tornado DDT on the bleeding head of Jeremy Love. The Beast, man, he is fighting through so much pain, so much torture, so much anguish. And a off the rope cyclone kick. And there's that kick he was looking for earlier, and hits the drop kick. Good combination of moves. Beast trying to pull himself together here. Perhaps put this thing away. Cyclone kick! Submission hold, submission hold. Will Jeremy tap? Bones! Bones! He didn't make it. He wouldn't break the hold, but Jeremy... Oh, he might have loosened him up a little bit. Bones' kick was ineffective, but Jeremy still found a way out. Maybe good night, Irene. Good combination of moves. Oh, hard punch! "22 minutes left in the time limit here. Plenty of time to get this done here, but man, these guys are coming up on the 40-minute mark. Neither federation, neither team wants to give an inch in this heated rivalry. Beast now up on the top rope. What has Brandon Bones got in store for him? He's already powerbombed him off the top rope. What's this? Oh, powerbomb off the rope, a sit-out powerbomb. Beast is annihilated, and he's rolling into the bottom rope with whatever he has left in the tank. Jeremy gonna try and take Rockstar out here with the Beast incapacitated. Oh, but he's recovered. Beast by himself and a victim of his own float over DDT. And now Bones, Jeremy looking to pick up the pace here. Sends him off the ropes. Double shoulder blocks. Bones picks up the steps and slams. No! Beast got the foot up and blocked it. Blocked the Boston Crab attempt. Bones is looking to put this away. Oh, no! Super kick in midair! Holy shit! Anaconda Vice! Jeremy makes the save. "40 minutes passed here, and Bones now to the top rope. Phoenix Splash, and this time he hits it! Dragon Sleeper! Dragon Sleeper! He's in trouble! Beast is in trouble! He's struggling! He's struggling! Oh, but he couldn't make him give up, and he had to release the hold. He couldn't hold on to him any longer. And Jeremy too slow to follow up right there. Man, these guys going into deep waters. All of them exhausted, battered, and bruised. Some of them bleeding. Maybe some of them bleeding internally. And Jeremy wants the urn. Swing and a miss. Beast wants nothing to do with getting hit with that fucking thing. And there's that Pele kick. And Beast with no gas left in the tank. Both men are down. Beast could make the tag. And maybe that is his intention at this point. Rockstar's right there. But Jeremy fires out of the corner. Stops the tag. Beast, perhaps with a second or third wind here, trying to pick up the pace. And yes, finally makes the tag. Jeremy, oh, he caught the foot! And did you see the surprised look on the face of Rockstar? Love lock number 2! Love lock number 2! Rockstar fights his way free. And a big Shote palm strike. And they both go over the top rope. And a double moon stomp right there with both feet. Right in the face of the Beast. And Bones going right after him. Man, the animosity boiling over. And the Beast says, I jump, I fucking dare you. Jump outside the ring. Oh, and then Seguri caught him. And Rockstar has a table. Jeremy trying to wipe the blood out of his eyes, but here comes a vertebreaker. Pin him. Rockstar doesn't go for the pin. Shinlock gonna submit. Oh, he kicked Jeremy in the face to break it up. This time, sweet chin music. And look at this. Figure 4. Rockstar gonna try and make Jeremy tap. Will Jeremy tap to the figure 4? He taps! He taps! Finally! The first fall! Still 15 minutes in this thing. Jeremy with the crucifix takes him over. Decides, fuck it, make the tag. Bones has not been in trouble this entire match. I'll say that much. As battered and bruised as he is. Smart tag here. Can Beast pin Brandon Bones and put this thing away? Beast is thinking of too many moves all at the same time. Gotta figure out what he wants to do. He's giving Bones too much of a chance to recover. Oh, look where Bones is! Look where he is! Flip over DDT on the table! Well, Bones doesn't know the reversal. Anaconda Vice for the win! For the win! For the win! Tap, you motherfucker! Oh, Jeremy made the save. Thought we were going to have the victory right there. Oh, Steiner screwdriver! Remember, folks, I know it was a long time ago when we announced it, but this match is a We Quit Twice match. Double submissions, anything goes. But these two teams have been more preoccupied with fighting and brawling than they are with putting on submission holds. Jeremy now finds what he likes. And it's the steps. Bringing those back in the ring. Kiss the MVWF logo, Beast. And there's a tag. In comes Rockstar. Man, what a war we have seen here tonight. Sharp tag. These experienced veterans. And Bones trying to avoid Rockstar. Got caught. Fuck you, Brandon Bones says. I'll punch you in the face. And instead he takes a bulldog. And Rockstar, man, they've been attacking each other's... The non-legal tag team partner. There's no safe place on the corner. Oh, Bones knocked off the apron. Rockstar did not get suckered there. Oh, but he did there. Perhaps taking on too much. Oh, man, look at him holding his neck. Those two shadow drivers, one of them was on the floor earlier on in the match. Both the Beast and Rockstar are going to walk out of this match absolutely injured tonight. No, Shadow Driver drops him on his head for a third time. And Rockstar pops up out of nowhere. Caught him. Oh, man. Couldn't get the Boston Crab. Rake of the eyes. Man, these guys have had their ears and eyes open for submission holds in this We Quit Twice match. Super kick! And now Jeremy eliminated for the moment here. Submission hold. You can win this thing, Rockstar. Bones is still all alone. Oh, good night, Irene! Good night, Irene! No! Rockstar refuses to give it up! Man, this late in the match, what temerity by Rockstar GC! And just slams him down with everything he has. Big splash! Oh, Bones took too long right there. Perhaps thinking slowly, thinking slower, and now Bones is bleeding. Seven minutes left in the time limit. And now right in front of Jeremy, DeBeast grabs the stairs. And barely registers. Bones not even feeling it. What a drop kick! Oh no! You motherfucker! Are you kidding me? Beast is dead. Beast is dead. Oh, he's having a heart attack. You motherfucker, Brandon Bones, look what you did! Wow, to his feet somehow. Moonstomp! And Bones now stalking his prey. Beast is damaged. He is injured for sure. And now Bones, what's he gonna do? Elbow drop from the top to the floor! Because he can. Bones just runs right into the referee. And now he's talking shit to Rockstar. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Where is it? I forget where it is. I forget where it is. Fuck! German suplex! Clotheslines him out of his shoes! No, Jeremy, no! No! Oh, no! Cyclone kick! For the submission! Will Jeremy tap? Will Jeremy tap? And Bones makes the save. He's going right back for it! And a con device! Oh, but Jeremy managed to find his way out. Give it up for Beast trying to get this thing done. Michinoku driver! Oh, man, God! Oh, it saved his life as he went for the big alley-oop swing and hit the tornado DDT. Oh, Bones got off the ropes right there. Oh, but Rockstar shut him down. Fuck you, right back at you, he says. Oh, no, no, no! Rockstar, no! For the second time on the floor, but the fourth time overall. He got a broke neck. Man, Rockstar just got fucking murdered right there. Beast with 3 minutes left in the time limit. You gotta get a submission. Swanton got the knees up. Drop kick rolled through. Oh, and there it is again. What a super kick. Launched in the air. Here it is. Bones. Will he tap? Will he tap? Oh, and Jeremy made the save. But Beast right back at it. Bones nowhere to go. The knee strikes. The knee strikes. Bones wouldn't give up. Up over the shoulder. Good counter move. I don't think anybody's going to be the winner of this match. Ah! And Jeremy slams Beast into the edge of the apron. These guys are all leaving on stretchers tonight. 90 seconds. Top wrist lock. Bones recovering inside the ring. The Bones shuts Beast down. Battered and bloodied. Bones and Jeremy with 60 seconds left. What's he gonna do? No, Bones gonna take the jump. Drop kick. And now Bones gonna try and injure Beast. No, no. Payback and revenge for the attack at the scrapyard and in the parking lot. Fuck you, Rockstar. And Bones in the verse standing tall here at the end, even though the boys have the one fall. Cyclone kick, no you don't, you son of a bitch, and that's how it finishes!
Here are your winners, the Beast and the Rockstar GC.
Well, they didn't get 2 falls, but they did get 1 fall. So, I guess if you want to call it that, I don't know why the game is calling it that they won the whole thing when it's supposed to get 2 submissions. They only got 1. Yeah, he suffered a minor injury, sure. What a match, a 60-minute draw. Or I guess maybe the game is saying that. Wow, what an event. All right, let's go look at the injuries because it's going to be about a mile long. Injured, injured, further aggravated, ready to fight through it. Well, that's El Toro for you. Ryan Doyle, no longer medically fit to compete. But didn't they say that last time? Yeah, they said he was no longer fit in week 2. He's no longer fit in week 3 either. But we still keep throwing him out there. Wow, folks, what an event we had here tonight. El Toro successfully defending the World Money Championship against the white side. What a match that was. What a match this was right here, folks. If you are still watching this or you're watching this on the repeat, go watch this match. Prime Time and Sensei Selesky. What a Titan battle that match was. Koito, Tyrese. Well, Tyrese did his fucking best, but Too Cool Koito, the veteran, took advantage. Big win for Doyle, defeating Jimmy Controversy. Successful title defense of the tag team titles by the family. And a victory by Brooklyn Joker, who pinned, Dragonheart pinned GG, if I'm not mistaken. And then Kid Christian upset Ricky Steamhawk. Folks, what an amazing event it is. We will see you next week. EWF will be live with Brandon Bones versus The Beast, one-on-one, with match-type rules that will be announced in the near future. Stay tuned to both the EWF, the NWA, and the MVWF, folks. Man, this is undeniable. What an event it has been. I am Damon Andrews. Thank you. Good night.